There is no competition. We are the best, yeah. There is no competition.
I felt bad, I felt horrible. This is how we get our money, but it kind of pissed me off when UFC came out with the statement and said that he had zero injury, and he had no significant injury, and I'm pretty sure that a significant injury is a torn esophagus. So UFC saying one thing and his team and his stuff saying another thing, it really pisses me off. I feel like it robbed me of a win. A lot of fans don't pay attention to this media stuff, so a lot of guys think he does have a torn esophagus. Who knows what he has? I don't know what he has. I wish the best for the guy, but it pisses me off, man. I sacrificed a lot of time for that fight. It was a 5-minute round fight. It was a main event, and to go down like that and just leave a sour taste in my mouth. But it is what it is. I got moving on to bigger and better things. I got Jeremy Stephens December 12th, and I can't wait to fight, man. That's what I love to do.
Yeah. So moving on, you just mentioned Jeremy Stephens there. There hasn't been much hype about this fight yet. Like they haven't. Were you happy with fighting Jeremy Stephens, or did you want someone a bit of a bigger name?
I'll fight anyone. I don't care about this ranking system. I don't care about whatever. All I care about is providing for my family, and that's what I want to do. I fight for a living. I'll fight anybody, anywhere, anytime. That's just the fighting spirit in me. And we see what happens. I'm ready. I feel great, and I can't wait for a fight. It sucks it had to be Jeremy because not that much people know, but like three and a little bit over 3.5 years ago, I lived with him for six weeks. When he got ready for Jeremy Stephens, he flew me out. When he got ready for Penn UFC, he flew me out, and I lived in the guy's house. It sucks, but it's business. It's not a guy I trained with all the time and whatever. So it's a guy that was in my life for a short period of time, and now we gotta fight. It kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Jeremy's a banger. There's no surprise what I like to do. So I think there's a fighter night written all over it.
And just talk about the featherweight division. There's a bit of a how does it feel, because you're ranked 5th at the moment, and the fighters above you, they're all like in this like little triangle at the moment.
Yeah.
And it seems to me that the winner of Edgar and Mendes might get the winner of Aldo and McGregor. That's from the outside. That's what it looks like.
Uh-huh.
How does it make you feel, like just kind of being on the outside, knowing that like you probably need to fight once or twice before you knock on the door?
First things first is Jeremy Stephens. I don't care about, like I said, I don't care about the rankings. The rankings is just a number next to my name. Look at Conor. He was ranked 3 or something. Then he got his title shot. So it's not a big deal. It's whenever UFC thinks it's ready, it's ready. And if I so happen to win come December 12th, and if Aldo's to win, why not give fresh meat to Aldo? Aldo's been fighting these guys, the guys in front of me. He fought everybody. He fought everybody at least once. I fought Chad twice already. So why not give some new competition to him? And with Conor, we can make a statement too. That I lost. A loss is a loss. I don't care if I got finished or I don't care if it's a decision, but people can hype that up. A lot of people want to see Conor versus Max 2. Holloway versus McGregor 2, and Conor want to do it in a stadium, and I think me or Aldo would be the guy to fill that stadium with him.
Your name has been brought up with BJ Penn lately.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, you're facing Jeremy Stephens, and we don't want to look past him, but you mentioned that you'd like to fight BJ in Hawaii. Is that something that you still think about?
I would love to have BJ on the card. I respect the guy. He's a guy that really gave the hope to us Hawaii fighters. The guy, he did it in 2 divisions. He got 2 different belts in 2 different divisions. So I was saying, hashtag UFC Hawaii. Get an arena on there, and he's helping the cause now. He's saying he's going to come out, fight Nick Lentz. Go give him that fight. He's a legend. He's calling out whoever he calls out. Let him fight him. He wants to come out of retirement. And I know UFC wants to come to Hawaii. So there's you guys' golden ticket. Let's do it. December 12th. Hopefully I can get my job done and make a case for it. hashtag UFC Hawaii, you know, get on the team. I know you reporters would want to go to Hawaii, so just throw it out there, hashtag Hawaii every now and then, UFC Hawaii.
Excellent. So you mentioned there, my next question was going to be, do you think BJ should come out of retirement? Obviously, you're in full support.
Yeah, you know, I think, you know, I don't think someone should end their career like how BJ did, you know. He's not a 145er, you know. I believe people, just because he can make the weight doesn't mean you should fight at that weight, you know. There's a difference of making the weight and actually performing at the weight, and I always tell people that, you know. So I think he should come back at 155, you know. Nick Lentz stepped back up to 55, so let them two have it, you know. And they have this Twitter beef or internet beef going on, so let them figure it out in the way, in the cage, you know, old-fashioned style, you know. Let them fight, let two men fight, and you know, who is the winner is winner, and they probably fight and put whatever they had behind them, you know. That's just the sport.
Okay, party people in the house, you're about to witness something you've never witnessed before. So listen close, so you all don't miss, as we go a little something like this. Hit it! There is no competition. We are the best, yeah. There is no competition.